And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, softball fans, to Neillsville, Wisconsin for today's Eastern Clover Belt Conference battle here between the visiting Columbus Catholic Dons and the home Neillsville Warriors. Jason Zaleski here. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for watching. And we better say hi to Larry and Sally on Galvin Avenue right away. Get that out of the way right away. Larry and Sally tuning in, and many, many others. Thanks for watching. There's a good chance this son of a gun's going to start early, so if you know some friends that are going to watch, tell them now, because we are just moments away from first pitch. Starting lineup for the Columbus Catholic Dons looks like this. At shortstop, leading off, Kate Casperson. Sam Casperson right behind, batting second, playing second. Shelby Spada in center field bats third. Ikusia Yaboa pitching and batting cleanup. Raya Deringer in right field bats fifth. Matea Schlafke catching, batting sixth. Sienna Adler at third base bats seventh. Maggie Callahan at first base batting eighth. And Abby Wojcik in left field batting ninth. The Dons are managed by Troy Zimmerman. Starting pitcher for the Neillsville Granton Warriors is Clarissa Canfield. And we'll go through the Neillsville Warriors batting order when they come to bat in the bottom of the inning. But, first pitch is going to come in early. Scheduled start time is 5 p.m. And we sit here now at 4:54, and game starts now with a ball from Canfield. There we go. I'll do a full recap in the second inning when everybody turns it on, because they're expecting the 5 o'clock start. Canfield ready. Very windy. I'm sure you can hear that at home already. Very windy Friday night. Friday night. All right. Friday nights are good nights. Kate Casperson, the shortstop. Bunt shown, pitch thrown high for ball two. 2 balls and a strike to the shortstop, Casperson. Dons coming into this one 2-2. It's kind of a wild swing their last couple of games. Here's Canfield on the 3-1, and this will be grounded to the shortstop. Throw across the diamond is under the glove of the first baseman. Throw made by Mackenzie Barth, and an infield base hit for Kate Casperson. But a stiff, now westerly wind. Blowing about 15 miles an hour, gusts to 25. 58 degrees on this Friday night. Now the second baseman, Sam Casperson. Running is Kate, and it'll be a stolen base for Kate. But we're going to have to hang on to our hats here all day. So if you're watching indoors, you're doing the right thing. It's not quite hurricane quality winds, but it's windy. Blowing like crazy. All day it has been. For those of us that were outdoors today doing stuff. Strike on the inside corner. Yeah, it's windy all the way into northeastern Georgia, where the 88th Masters Golf Tournament taking place at Augusta National Golf Club. Tiger Woods sets a record for most major tournament cuts made consecutively at 24. The last 24 major tournaments he's entered, he has qualified for Moving Day, which is Saturday. Golf lingo. Anyway, Columbus Catholic beat Osseo Fairchild on Tuesday, 14-2, and then lost to McDonald Central yesterday, 7-0. So a wild swing for the Dons as they enter conference play here in 2024, here in Neillsville. 3 balls and 1 strike to the second baseman, Casperson. There's the setup for the Dons. Take you through what Neillsville's been up to when they come to bat in the bottom of the inning. That one bounces in, and a walk issued to Casperson. So Casperson's on the corners. And that brings up center fielder Shelby Spada. Spada checks her wristband with the numerical code super secret system that Troy Zimmerman calls the plays in on. Some managers are super secret, some are not. And strike on the outside corner. It's Casperson taking the bag down at second. Catcher's indifference, or as Bob Uecker from Milwaukee Brewers fame says, who cares? That's what he calls catcher's indifference. It's a case of who cares. Let him down there. We're going to deal with the batter. Here comes Canfield. Bunt shown, and bunt is laid down. Third base side. Throw is going to go wide to the bag. And in comes Kate, in comes Sam. And Spada on her way to third, and it's 2-0 Dons. And a late cheer for Shelby after all that. So Dons score a pair, and now the cleanup batter, Acusio Yaboa. No outs in the top of the first. 2-0 Columbus Catholic. That one bounces in. Wild pitch is going to plate Spada. 3-0 Dons. Well, there you go. Base is clear. Neillsville, a young, scrappy outfit this year. Learning the ropes together. High chopper on the diamond. And an out recorded. Good play there made by Emerson Ormond. Wait for that ball to settle in front of her. And there is one away. And wind howls here in Neillsville. All across the country. Raya Daringer now, the right fielder. And Daringer lifts that one, and that's going to be caught out there at short. Mackendy Barth flashes leather, and there are two away. Like I said, it's a young, scrappy Neillsville-Granton Warriors team. Learning on the fly this year. To my understanding, this is game number 3 for the Warriors. Mateus Schlafke catching and batting now. So learning still to be done for this Warriors team this season. Again, those of you just joining us, we had first pitch at 4:54. I know we had a scheduled start time of 5 p.m., but if you've been a fan of Central Wisconsin softball for long, you know they just start whenever they're ready. There's no sense waiting around. And there's a reason for that. Strike called on the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. The home team takes infield first, and whenever that home manager's ready, they just go out there and, you know, a lot of teams will take a 10, 15-minute infield, but if they're only in it for 7 minutes, they go off the field, the next team goes out, visitors go out. Maybe their infield's only 10 minutes or so as Schlafke takes that off the left shoulder and will take the base at first. And then bada bing, bada boom, we're starting early. So here's Sienna Adler. 7th batter of the inning for the Dons. We're going to get a runner for the catcher Schlafke. And that's going to be Maddie Kraus. So Kraus will come out and run. Schlafke will go in and get the shin guards on. Get ready to catch the bottom of the inning. Off and running is Kraus. The throw is missed the mark. Turning for third. The throw comes in. The tag is down, and under it is Kraus. Okay. So Kraus on the bag at third for Adler. 2 outs in the inning. The 1-0 from Canfield swung on and missed by Adler. Chasing the high cheese was Sienna. Matt Jorgensen says, greetings from Maryland. I want to know what happened to Matt's life that he kept turning his steering wheel and ended up in Maryland. We were talking about the press box here earlier, that it's kind of a jail cage up there, and the last time I was in it, Matt was there with me. I don't go in it often, but the last time I was in it, Matt was in there as Adler legs out the infield hit. 4-0 Columbus Catholic. Yeah, back then Matt was, when he could, he would help out do some color with Neillsville's very own Larry Hazer. As Maggie Callahan steps in, throw down to second and out. Gunned down is Adler on that slide. Her leg came up, and I think that's what got tagged. So 2-4 for those of you scoring at, I don't know, Blues Hair Studio or somewhere else. That is the official score, and that is the official end to the top of the first inning. We played 1/2 here in Neillsville. It is four runs in the inning for Columbus Catholic. Neillsville coming to bat right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Neillsville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
"2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future."
Back here in Neillsville, bottom of the first, and the Neillsville-Granton Warriors starting lineup looks like this. In center field, Sydney Subke leads off. Mackenzie Barth at shortstop bats second. Emerson Orman at second base batting third. Shiloh Welk in left field bats in the cleanup spot. The pitcher, Clarissa Canfield, bats fifth. Danny Bobak at first base batting sixth. Kelty Schoen catching, batting seventh. Jada Gurney at third base, bats eighth. And Mindy Dix in right field, bats ninth. It is Akusia Yaboa pitching for the Dons. Did I say all those right? Walk? Shiloh Walk. Okay. We perhaps might see Shiloh in the bottom of the first inning. We'll see. These Neillsville-Granton Warriors. Again, third game of the season, according to the records that were given to us. And 0-2, so a shaky start, but like we said, this is a young, scrappy bunch. Well, no, 1-1. I got here, no, 0-2, 0-2. I was right, and then I thought I was wrong, but it turned out I was right. Nakusa beat Neillsville-Granton 17-4 to start the season as Subke lines out to Kate Casperson for out number one. So Nakusa 17-4 winners, and then Osseo Fairchild 20-4 about a week ago. A week ago exactly. There was a game in there that was snowed out or rained out or didn't play. And again, we talked about Columbus Catholic, so just put a bee in your bonnet on Osseo Fairchild 20-4 winners over Neillsville, and it was Columbus Catholic 14-2 winners over Osseo Fairchild. So I don't know if you can connect those dots, but those are one common opponent for these two. And the Dons with an early 4-0 lead, but second batter of the game for the Warriors. And Mackenzie Barth is that batter. And Yaboa blows it past her. Ball and a strike now to Barth. And swung on a miss there. Actually, they had the scoreboard wrong. That was strike 3, so a strikeout for WIAA, and there are 2 away. And the second baseman, Emerson Ormond. So Subkey, Ormond, and walk, I all remember those from basketball. Strike just on the Hall of Fame black. Good to see the basketball girls continuing on in the spring. There was a track meet here earlier, too. There's probably girls playing there. Diving stop by Kate, and it's an infield base hit for Emerson Ormond. Casperson keeps it from being more. Nice base hit with 2 outs in the inning for Ormond. And here is Shiloh Walk. I remember talking to Grandma Walk in the sectional final basketball game a month and a half ago. Grandma Walk was watching from, Nevada maybe? And throw down is good. Schlafke guns down Ormond. And the inning will end there as the Warriors lose the base runner on the attempted steal. And a full inning is in the books. It is 4-0. Columbus Catholic on Zaleski Sports.
Have you heard the big news? Gross Motors in Neillsville has moved their Ford dealership over to the Neillsville team, creating the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville. Today, you can buy a Ford F-150, Explorer, Edge, or Mustang in Neillsville. The wait is over. Ford is back in town. Check out the largest inventory in central Wisconsin at grossauto.com.
Come to Russell's of Neillsville for all your design service needs. From cabinets to countertops, appliances to flooring, our design specialist is here to design and plan your kitchen or bath space. Stop in and see our design team today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Megan Callahan, Abby Wojcik, and Kate Casperson, 8-9-1 in the Dons order. I got to tell people some more stuff here, too. Stuff upcoming, stay tuned. Bunted down by Callahan, and down the line. Nice play crashing in from third from Jada Gurney. 5-3 on the putout. Russell's of Neillsville. Russell's has more of what you're looking for. Stop in today on Highway 10 East in Neillsville or online at russellsofneillsville.com. There we go. Stuff. Abby Wojcik now. And there's more stuff coming. Stay tuned. That's right. Don't go anywhere. You're probably going to go to all these places later tonight. So let me just tell you about them first, and then you'll remember why you have to go there. So Abby Wojcik, the left fielder. Columbus Catholic baseball going on now, taking on Spencer over at Safford Field in Marshfield in the campus of Marshfield Senior High School. Matter of fact, let's do a check-in there and get you a score. Scoreless, top of the second. That game live right now on Zaleski Sports as well, along with a whole bunch of others. More than you can even shake a stick at. And Carol watching from Wautoma, cheering on the Dons, and Shelby spotted. All right. Well, Shelby with a run scored in the first inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wojcik. Canfield looked low. Wojcik lays off. Outside and high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery in Neillsville is the hometown team for all your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, call 715-743-3113 or visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Another nice put out for the Neillsville-Granton infield. That time, McKendy Barth gunning down runners. So 2 up, 2 down, and the top of the order to Kate Casperson. This blanket's already coming in handy. No, I should have brought that hat. They wouldn't let me take it. Kate Casperson singled and scored in the first, and off-speed pitch called strike 1. That was in Mosney last night, and they've got a Mosney baseball. And the player of the game that is their player of the game, they've got a cowboy hat, a little team camaraderie kind of a thing going on. And it was raining last night. Uh-oh. Batteries falling all over the place. And so the player of the game gets to wear the cowboy hat after the game, but they were all out in their team huddle up the left field line. I was in the dugout waiting because it was raining, and I saw that hat. I'm like, oh, yeah. We know what's going down now. So, yeah, they let me wear the hat for a while. It was pretty good. Another one fouled to the screen by Casperson. No balls, 2 strikes. Canfield ready. And that one just missed. Took a little off. It did. Canfield almost dropped in the zone. It stayed high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Two balls, 2 strikes now. Neillsville-Granton got a base runner with 2 outs. Columbus looking for the same in the bottom or the top of the second. The wind is staying windy. 2-2. This one is going to be hit foul and out of play. The Milwaukee Tool Outdoor Power Equipment Sales Event is this Friday and Saturday, April 12th and 13th. That's today and tomorrow at Hiller's True Value Hardware, Central Avenue in Marshfield, if you're looking for some powerful Milwaukee tools like I have. I don't know how to use them, but I have them. That'll bounce in. And full count now to Casperson. What I end up doing with my Milwaukee tools, I take the battery packs and I put those in my heated jacket. Who needs the drill or the power or screwdriver? I just take those same batteries and they heat my Milwaukee Tool heated jacket. Get all that stuff at Hiller's Hardware in Marshfield. And a walk. So Casperson battles back and draws a 2-out walk. And with 2 outs, runner on first, here's the second baseman, Sam Casperson. Casperson shows bunt and pulls it back. Dancing over at first was Sister Kate. But nothing doing. Warriors looking to get back in the dugout here. And a chance here. This one hit left side. Under it, making the catch is McKendy Barth for the 3rd out of the inning. So much more structured defensive performance for the Warriors here in the top of the second. And they leave one stranded, none across. And our score remains Columbus Catholic 4, Neillsville-Granton nothing. Bottom of the second coming up on Zaleski Sports.
True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Bottom of the second inning, Shyla Walk, Clarissa Canfield, and Danny Boback. 4-5-6 for the Warriors. Walk was at the dish to end the bottom of the first as Orman was thrown out stealing, so Walk will begin her at-bat anew. Sometimes that can be helpful. It's not what you want to have happen, but there's some bonuses, some advantages to it. One is you've already seen Yaboa. Now you get to go up and first one to bat in the next inning. So you may have some ideas of how to handle yourself at the plate. Outside for a ball, 1 strike. Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. That means you know folks that own Staub Construction. Yeah. They say all the employees own it. 3-1. Swung on and missed, and count full now to the left fielder Walk. That fence and grab that ball anyway. It's a nice 7-foot fence or so. And on the infield, Callahan calls everybody off and pulls it down for out number 1. So now the pitcher. Go. All right, back. And we're back. Back in time to see Clarissa Canfield with a base hit. Somebody's down there cutting my power cord. I'm not afraid to say it was Justin Casperson. All right, so runner on. We got to update some stuff now. There we go. Danny Boback with a runner on. And we had a courtesy runner in there, but I don't know who that is. See if we can get a number for you. And, yeah, good action there. Nice leadoff on first base, and that opened that gap between second and first. And Boback with a rip into right field and back-to-back base hits for the Warriors, and that's going to bring manager Troy Zimmerman out of the Dons dugout. Have you heard the news? Gross Motors has moved their Ford dealership over to Neillsville, creating the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one place. Shop Gross Ford now in Neillsville. Just drove past there an hour ago. Just right over yonder. Got the big Ford sign up. It looks nice. So go in and browse the selection. And then say thanks to Gross Motors for making sure this broadcast happens for all of you not able to make it, but you can still watch. All right, so 2 on. Troy Zimmerman has imparted his knowledge on the team. And now Kelty Shane. Am I saying that right? Shane? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Kelty's got a base hit. Here's Jada Gurney now with the bases loaded. Warriors a chance to do something here in the bottom of the second inning. And that one misses just outside. That'll go up and over that jailhouse on top of the Dons dugout. 1-1 to Gurney. And just a bit high. And Gurney's got a little height to her, so throw that pitch high it's high. 2-1. Outside and play at the plate. Yaboa, and the tag is put on. Yaboa, great job coming off the pitching rubber in the circle, covering home plate, and they gun down that courtesy runner for the second out of the inning. A wild pitch. And then 2-1 on the putout. But Gurney still with RBI opportunities here. Okay, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike. There we go. Okay. Get everybody oriented to the same thing. Bounced over to third. Long throw across the diamond, and no problem for Sienna Adler. And the Dons work out of the jam. The 5-3 put out by Adler. And the Warriors strand a pair on the bases. Aren't able to put any across, and we move to the top of the third inning. Our score remains Columbus Catholic 4, Neillsville Granton nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
For the Dons, top of the third inning, Shelby Spada, Kusio Yaboa, and Raya Deringer. 3, 4, 5 in the Dons order. 4-0, top of the third. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Probably one right next to you. It's turn to ask him. Are you an agent? Secret agent. Yep, secret agent. Spada, run scored in the first. Bats here for the second time in the third. And swung on a miss. Canfield's has these Dons mixed up on the the off-speed pitches. Yeah. Well, and I don't know why that came out. It's been a long time since football. Maybe. Yeah, this one, and manager Troy Zimmerman just waved at it. That was pretty low quality effort there by Troy. Yeah, he didn't get down on it, didn't get in front of it, didn't get his glove in the dirt. You know, all the basics you're taught about fielding a ground ball. He did exactly 0 of them. No balls, 2 strikes to Spada. And this will be rolled over to Gurney at third. And on the bag, sticks Boback. Good job there, and there's 1 down. So now the pitcher, Akusia Yaboa. Grounded out to second back in the first inning. And off-speed pitch. Yaboa was ready for that one. But that's what's had the Dons mixed up here through these first 2 1/3. Two balls, no strikes. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. And high and tight. 3 balls, no strikes. Yaboa's got some power. I'm not sure if she gets the green light here on a 3-0, but she would rather swing, I think. And right down Highway 10 for strike 1. One out, 3-1 the count. Canfield to Yaboa. Off-speed pitch that's hit into the shot pit. The shot put pit. They were, when I got here, they were throwing the shot put. Looked kind of like a JV meet. It looked like it. Full count now to Yaboa. And ball 4, so 1 out walk. And the Dons have a base runner here in the 3rd inning. Middle school even, so they were even older than I thought they were. There's Raya Daringer. Well, they just weren't throwing it very far. It's my first clue. Maybe further than me. I don't know how much that shot put even weighs. The way they throw it, it's like it weighs 100 pounds. Yaboa will take second on the wild pitch. I mean, they're heaving it, so it must weigh something. I don't know. You know, there aren't many equals to a shot put. It's not like that transfers to some other skill in life later on. None that I know of. Well, they had indoor state. Indoor state was on Saturday last week, so 6 days ago. So yeah, the indoor season must, state, and then it must be done. Yeah, it's a foreign country for me. 2 balls, no strikes to Daringer. That's just a bit high. Neillsville baseball playing next door. I couldn't figure out who they were playing. I think maybe Fall Creek, but I really couldn't see. And strike called. Oh, really? Huh. I know athletic director Dwayne King sends me an email every Monday, but that's so far back in my email now, I can't find it. Cadott. Okay, the Hornets are in town. And foul just up the third baseline. Big groan from the Dons dugout. Yeah, the Cadott Hornets I know. I saw Larry and I saw the baseball teams warming up, so I knew they were playing baseball. I think Larry's got some offspring that play baseball, so he's going to, if there's a choice to be made, he's choosing baseball. Pitch to Deringer. And hit and diving catch, and what a catch it was. A big dive from Kelty Shane. And out number 2. All right. They may be learning, but they are hustling. Yeah, that was impressive. Now, here's catcher Mateusz Schlafke, probably in awe of that, and probably gave Kelty a pat on the back. Bunt is going to roll foul. So Schlafke will come back in. You know, baseball, you don't see many bunts with 2 outs. But softball, a whole different sport. And if you feel that who is hitting can lay one down, why not? No bunt this time for Schlafke. And Schoen quickly comes from behind the plate. So ball and a strike to Schlafke. 2 outs in the inning. Off-speed pitch that is going to be roped into center field, and an RBI base hit for Schlafke. And they'll get a runner for Schlafke, and time for me to tell you the Gray Dog Axe throwing is now open in Marshfield. It's fun for all ages, 8 and older. Bring the whole family. Join a league, plan a party, book your awesome experience today. Visit thegraydogaxe.com or find them on Facebook for more information. You know, 8 and older, I just wouldn't stand in front of the 8-year-old as they're throwing that axe. I would stay behind the line. Well, sometimes with a young one, you'll help them out and you'll kind of take them through the motions. I think with an axe in the hand, you're just going to have to learn that on your own, kid. I'm not getting near you with the axe. Sounds like a great Friday night fun place there. So head over to the Gray Axe in Marshfield. So Sienna Adler. Do some flame throwing, some knife, some sword swallowing. You learn it all. I'm telling you, that's the way to branch out on that kind of a business. Mm-hmm. They juggle the flames. Yep. Swallow the swords, and you throw the axe, and you get it all. Swing and a miss by Adler. One after the high heat. Canfield and Schoen agree on the pitch. Here it is. And this is hit into center field. Back-to-back base hits for the Dons as Adler gets aboard, turning and into third. And on the throw, Adler will take second. And Matty Krause out there running for Schlafke. Nice job of base running, going first to third on the hit to center. So now the first baseman, Maggie Callahan. Grounded out to third an inning ago. Looking for action here in the third. And manager Troy Zimmerman is actually going to, looks like, pull Callahan. Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. So Kylie Lingford will come in and hit for Callahan. Manager Troy Zimmerman using the whole team here, or on his way to anyway. And strike called on the inside corner. Canfield ready. Bounces it in, and somewhat thanks to that left shoe of the umpire there for keeping that ball close to Schoen. That ball kind of rattled around between the four shoes behind home plate. Keeps Kraus on the bag at third for the time being, perhaps. The 1-1. High. Five nothing Dons, top of the third, 2 outs. And that one gets passed, but short backstop here. About 15 feet from home plate to the backstop. 65 feet between third and home plate, so you can do the math there on your own. Decide if you would have sent the runner there. 3-1, first base is open. And that stays high in a 2-out walk, and the bases are loaded for the Dons. There's Abby Wojcik now. Opportunity for the Dons here with 2 outs. Bases full of blue and gray. Inside for a ball. Pretty good crowd here watching the game. I was just hopeful that if enough people sat behind me, they would cancel out the wind. Be more of a wind shield, but it's coming in from another angle. And that one is going to get past. Here comes Kraus sliding in and safe. So that time, manager Troy Zimmerman sends the runner from third. And a decision that works out for the Dons. A wild pitch makes it 6-0. So Dons score 2 in the third. 2-0, 2 outs. Canfield looking for a strike. Yeah, that stays high. I'd mentioned the height of Jay DeGurney for the Neillsville Warriors, third baseman. And here's Abby Wojcik, about half as tall. So that's the strike zone does fluctuate somewhat. Now it's an objective call with that strike, but you certainly don't have the strike zone for 6 foot versus 5'5". This one rolled down to first. Easy play there for Bobak. She steps on the bag for the third out. The Dons, though, score a pair. As we move to the bottom of the third inning, it is 6-0 Columbus Catholic on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Bottom of the third inning. And it's going to go 9-1-2 for the Neillsville Granton Warriors. Mindy Dix, Sydney Supke, and Mackenzie Barth all due up here in this third inning. Pick up all your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products all under one roof. Get it? From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. We do, and we also take care of the chickens at Fleet Farm too. Get the chicken pellets. Fleet Farm sells chicks too? Oh, fantastic. We have 6 in the flock, and that's plenty. They're shooting out about an egg a day. So if you're following with me, that's a dozen eggs every other day for 2 people. Too many. Too many. I can do real good and eat 1 egg a day. And we're still +5 at that point. So we do a lot of gifting during the spring and summer and into the fall to friends and family. The Hardingers across the street are the biggest benefactor of the eggs because they live just across the street. So they get about 2-3 dozen a week. And I'm told they eat them all. Yeah. Yeah, the Hardinger family, you know, they're into the protein. Weightlifting and such. Eggs are healthy. They're good for you. You know, there's a big campaign back in the 80s that eggs were no good for you. And what that proved to me as kind of a youth back then is money can buy any kind of research you want. It can fund any study out there.
You'll see a lot of it in election year.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. Election cycle is now as Mandy Dix strike out. You know, usually that election, you didn't even really realize during a presidential year that there was an election till like August, years ago. Now it's every day. Just every day. Just hammering you with this stuff. Sydney Subke now. But anyway, yeah, so Fleet Farm, you get the dog food, the cat food, cat litter, chicken, pellets, nesting pads, the straw. We stay busy at Fleet Farm. And then you got to make 2 trips down the candy aisle on your way out. I mean, that's just normal. Oh, that's probably the toughest thing. You spend most time in the candy aisle because it takes you nothing just to go get a bag of chicken feed. The chickens don't care what it tastes like. Yeah, right. Yep, orange slices, you got your trail mix, other things, jerky. And a rip from the leadoff spot, Subke on base here for the Warriors in the third. So Clark County folks, head over to Marshfield for your trip to Fleet Farm. A lot of Amish at Fleet Farm, which means they're listening to my ads. The Yoders all tune in every night. Just not when the bishop is watching. Maybe the bishop is watching, though, too. Yeah, I don't know. Mackenzie Barth is the batter. Getting back to the game. Bunt shown. Bunt is laid down foul. Good hustle by Barth, though, down the first baseline. Matt says, try the veal, tip your white staff. Woof. All right. It's true, though. And that's going to skip in, and no bunt needed now to move Subke down to the bag at second with the Yaboa wild pitch. So runner in scoring position now, top of the order. Number 2 hitter here is Barth. On deck, Emerson Ormond. Run production has been slow for these Warriors through 2 games, now almost 2.5. Swung on a missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Barth. But no better time than now to plate 1. I think Barth headed to the dugout. She thought she was struck out. Tuesday night adult league, 2 strikes. But here you get 3. This one hit. And Schlafke will step out from behind the plate to grab it. And there are 2 down. So F2 for those of you keeping track at home. Now the second baseman, Emerson Ormond. That one misses, and pass ball is going to send Supke down to third. So second time today the Warriors have had a runner on third. Looking to scratch one across here in the third. And maybe just in case they tuned in late, say hello to Larry and Sally over on Galvin Avenue in Marshfield. Probably cheering on the Warriors today. Sally's probably shouting at the TV. Come on, kids, let's go! That one off the backstop. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, Sally say, well, I would have done this. So I would have done that. Yeah. And then Larry's sitting over there. He's just rolling his eyes. 2-1. Strike called. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much talking about any married couple in America that's been married for more than 10 years. One of them shouting at the TV, the other one's rolling their eyes. That's pretty normal. 2-2, and swung on a missed for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Yaboa, and the runner for the Warriors is left stranded on third. The third inning comes to an end. Columbus Catholic 6 and Neillsville Granton nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Dons come to bat, top of the fourth inning, top of the order. Kate Casperson, Sam Casperson, and Shelby Spada for Troy Zimmerman's Columbus Catholic Dons here. April 12th, 2024. 6-0 Dons. Clarissa Canfield ready to work her fourth inning. In the fourth inning. And it'll be a leadoff base hit in the inning for Kate Casperson. Loops that one into left field. Dons have been aggressive on the base paths through the first 3 innings, so you would look for Casperson to be on the run. See if Sister Sam is told to lay down a bunt. Pretty typical softball maneuver. See what happens. And there it is. And bunt is laid down. Canfield's only play is to first. And the play is made there. Throw comes in at second. Kate had taken a big round of second base. And she gets back in time, but the sacrifice bunt puts the runner in scoring position for Columbus Catholic. And Troy Zimmerman calls out the numerical super secret code to Shelby Spada. Gurney playing a good 10 feet in front of third base, and a big swing by Spada. I think the entire infield for these Warriors have the face masks on. They do. That's good, too, because 50 feet away, and Spada was taking a rip. What softball game was I at last week? I know, it was a marathon. And they hit, and that's going to go through the wickets at short. Rounding and scoring is Kate Casperson, 7-0 Dons. On a sharply hit ball by Spada. That is going to be an error on the shortstop, but hard hit ball though too. Yeah, Marathon. They had shortstop and second base had face masks, but at the corners, no thanks. Just wearing their faces. And Yeboah pulls the bunt back. Down to second goes Spada. Nobody covering the base, and Spada's in easily. Miscommunication by the middle of the infield for the Warriors. So another one in scoring position for Columbus Catholic. Yeboah walked and scored in the third. Grounded out in the first. The way the wind's blowing, if you're able to get it to right field, you've got a chance there if you're a power hitter. But tall fence out there, you still have to hit it hard no matter what, even if with the wind. 8-foot fence out and all the way around the diamond. And I believe what I was told a couple of years ago, 200 feet all the way around. And that'll bounce in and actually hit Yeboah. So back-to-back walks issued to Akusia. And here's Raya Deringer. The Dons will not run for their pitcher. Akusia will run for herself. And that's going to bounce off the shin of Gurney, and she'll make the throw anyway. Throw is late, coming home, sliding in and safe is Spada. Dons on the bases. Run, run, and run. Coach Ashley Vine might tell her girls at the next practice, play like that. I realize what you're doing, but you might just save that and save the run at the same time. But a lot to learn here. Early season learning. And maybe not. Maybe that's what Coach Vine wants. And that could be too. I don't know. I mean, what do I know? Ever.
Not much.
No, not much. I got a whole history of knowing almost nothing. It's 48 and a half years of nothingness. Schlafke on the 0-1. Off-speed pitch will be driven to center field, playable, and caught in center by Subke. Tagging is Yeboah, and the run is scored. So sac fly for Schlafke. That's an RBI. The Dons lead at 9-0. And good defense that time by the Warriors. They keep Deringer on the bag at second, so perhaps a fielding mistake a batter ago, but the next batter got that under control. So Sienna Adler now. Adler has reached twice, and Canfield comes high and tight. Adler with a smile on her face after that. Said, I wasn't worried about that. Who, me? Not me. And time is called. Zimmerman and Adler are going to meet in the third base coach's box with the verbal instructions now. It's a lot of numbers to memorize and know about. So bunt shown right away by Adler. 2 outs in the inning. I said softball's all different, man. You would never see a bunt in baseball with that. And throw is going to go into left field, and coming home is Deringer. She will score. I think they were going to allow that run anyway as Gurney collided with her, and you were probably going to have interference out there anyway. But as it turns out, the run scores, and the Dons lead at 10-0. And speaking of manager Ashley Vine, she's going to come out now and meet with her infield and I think make a change. So left fielder Shiloh Walk was hustling in and, grabbing a face mask. So we're going to take a quick break. Pitching change is upcoming. I'll catch you up with all that and more right after this on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you.
In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
And it is indeed Shiloh Walk into the circle for the Warriors. Pitching change made by Ashley Vine. And, right off the melon of the home plate umpire there. I hope he's all right. This is still Adler batting after all that. I'm not sure they've got the count right on the scoreboard. Adler took a pitch. Well, now she got hit anyway. But, yeah, she had took a pitch from Canfield. And a new pitcher doesn't change the pitch count, but it doesn't matter now. Adler hit, takes the base at first. And Maggie Callahan was pinch hit for an inning ago. Now she'll bat for herself. The 10-0 Dons here in the fourth. Dons have plated 3 in this inning, 2 in the third, and that means 5 in the first. I do know that much. 5 plus 5 equals 10. It's my gold star for the day. I did know that with old math, yes. With actual math. And Gurney, a little bit of trouble finding it. And everybody's safe. So E5 has runners at first and second. Tough play, but play that Jada probably makes in practice. Our umpire's asking for that bat to get picked up in the on-deck circle. Okay, somebody finally fishes it back in the dugout. So Abby Wojcik now, 9th batter of the inning for the Dons. Bunt is pulled back. Runners will take off. And the pass ball will have runners on second and third. And I get a mouthful of dust for my trouble. Catcher kicking up the dust back here. Wind blows it right at me. That's all right. And strike at the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one comes inside. Two balls and a strike to the left fielder, Wojcik. Wojcik hits this one into left field, coming on and making the catch. Canfield goes from the circle to left field and on her horse that time and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. But the Dons bat 9. Score a few here in the inning. Your score after 3.5. It is Columbus Catholic 10, Neillsville nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City.
If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. 10-0 here. Spencer leads Columbus Catholic Baseball 5-3, bottom of the 5th inning. That game live on Zaleski Sports. Walk comes in from left field to pitch, and now she'll lead things off here in the inning. And first pitch swinging foul up the first baseline. The Warriors looking for some base runners. A big score on the other side, so now you just go back to basics. Get some base runners, see what happens. Warriors through 3 innings have had 5 base runners. Twice they've had a runner on third, so I mean they've had some opportunities. But now you just got to keep working, get on base, keep working it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep, back to the right side goes Walk. She is fancy. And drop third strike. Schlafke will gather and fire down to Callahan and complete the strikeout. 4th strikeout today for Yeboah. But yeah, switch hitting Walk in the at-bat. The last time I seen that, and this is not a joke, the last time you'll have to ask me why I was watching this game, but the last time I seen that was a year ago in a Japanese league. Really? Every pitch, he switched sides of the plate, every single pitch. There's a 1-out base hit here for Canfield. It does keep everybody on their toes. Umpires, pitchers, fielders, people eating popcorn watching the game. Danny Boback here. Yeah, if a pitcher was to alternate arms every pitch, that would be something. I haven't seen that. Okay. That'd be tough. Runner on the move. Throw down by Schlafke is late. And a stolen base by Canfield. Manager Troy Zimmerman giving some extra coaching on how to field that throw down to second. Always coaching, always improving. Right back to Yeboah. The play will be to first and throws it away. And the Warriors score it on the error. And the Neillsville Grand Warriors are on the board. You wonder if that was almost one of those deals where you have too much time to throw that ball. So an error plates the run and the first run of the game for Neillsville Granton. And first base coach down there doing some sort of a dance move. yeah, Keanu Reeves on coaching first base. There's a slight resemblance, I suppose. If you never met Keanu Reeves or known of him, maybe you might think that guy looks like him. Kelty Schoen batting. And on the foul, Boback getting greedy out there, but she'll got to retreat to first base. Yeboah to Schoen. fouled back. You know, you kind of wonder what year was it that they decided to put a backstop in a baseball or softball diamond. Because at some point the fans were like, you know what, too many bloody noses, something, too many missing teeth, something's got to give. We just wonder what year that was, how long it took. Ball high. No,
3 games.
a few games, yeah, probably not many. You know, same thing in football, right? And we know because of the photos, but, you know, it took a number of years to get to actual helmets rather than, you know, a leather hat or nothing. Now, some say it's because of the helmets now that these players are playing so reckless that maybe they would play differently if they didn't have a big aluminum, plastic, padded, air-filled helmet. Yeah, right. And now you can hardly hit anybody else. But, you know, at some point, the football players decided, let's be a little safer. You just wonder what year it was that somebody said, you know what, we got to put a fence behind home plate. or the fans are going to stop coming to watch our games. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Schoen. Swung on and missed, and strikeout number 5 for Yeboah. It's kind of the same thing, too, with baseball, softball. A lot of the managers, especially in the major league level, but they all wear uniforms. Could you imagine an NFL head coach wearing the uniform on the sideline? Or a basketball coach with a tank top and shorts on the bench? But, you know, why do these things happen in these sports? And you think of these things, or at least I do. But could you imagine, you know, John Calipari hopping around in a tank top and shorts? I don't know any NBA coaches. I would mention one, but I don't know a single one. Yeah. yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, could you imagine the reaction from Don's fans when Eric Wilson or Joe Konechny walked out in tank top and shorts? Ready to coach the team. But it's common in baseball, maybe not so much in softball, but very common in baseball. I would bet at Safford Field and Marshfield right now, both Spencer and Columbus Catholic baseball teams, their managers have on baseball jerseys. I would bet they do. Jada Gurney's batting. And she faces a 1-2 count from Yeboah. High for a ball. But that Spencer Rockets baseball team leading Columbus Catholic right now. Don's undefeated on the season to this point. Young season. Full count now to Gurney. So 2 outs in the inning, full count from Yeboah. And ball 4. So the inning continues for the Warriors. And we're going to get a new batter. So if anybody watching out there knows who number 11 is for Neillsville Granton, please let me know. They only gave me starters on their card. No rosters here at the softball diamond. They're saying Mindy. Okay. Maybe it is Mindy Dix. Okay. We're going to go with it. So Mindy Dix continues to bat. I probably just had the wrong number written down. I called it right the first time she came up, though, somehow. Lucky. A long time ago. 5-3, bottom of the 6th inning over at Safford. Columbus batting in the bottom of the 6th, trailing by 2. Spencer, I believe, is winless on the year as well, so big Clover Belt game there. Rockets looking to start off good. Columbus looking for a comeback. Can throw that one on a different device you have. Watch them both. Here's the 0-2. And ball is low. Dick struck out back in the 3rd inning. One of the 5 twirled by Yeboah. Here's the 1-2. This one hit softly on the diamond, and Casperson charged it, booted it, and the inning continues now with the Warriors. Bases loaded. What's going on out there? Okay. So back to the top of the order, Sydney Subke. Base hit back in the third for Sydney. 7th batter of the inning here for the Warriors. 1 run across, base is full. High for a ball, 1 strike. So either the wind's getting blocked or it has tailed off a bit now. I'm hoping it has. 1-1. Driving over here, I was getting pushed all over the road. It's hit softly in foul territory. Callahan not able to get there. Second strike now on Subke. One, two. Count even at 2 apiece. And the 2-2 blows it past Subke. And the Dons work out of it, but not before Neillsville Granton scores its first run of the game. 4 complete. Columbus Catholic 10. Neillsville Granton 1 on Zaleski Sports.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Top of the 5th for the Dons. Kate Casperson, Sam Casperson, Shelby Spada, 1, 2, 3 in the order. Shyla Walk, pitching now her first full inning, came in middle of the 4th in relief of Canfield. And that one low. 3 balls, no strikes. Not sure if your wife's going to let that baby go. 3-0. And strike on the inside corner. Yeah, baby gets passed around, but then it stopped right there. Yep, never moved. And that's been since about, what, the 2nd inning? Yeah. So that game came to a screeching halt about an hour ago. 3-1 and foul. Full count coming up to Kate Casperson. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month. The first 3 months, visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Three-one from Walk, and inside for ball 4. So Sam Casperson now scored back in the 1st inning. Fly out, ground out since then. And down goes Kate, and the throw down contacts Walk on the way through. Ball is still live. Now it's picked up, and time will be called. But they're going to check on Walk out there. And as they do, we will step aside. Back for more softball right after this on Zaleski Sports. Meet your friends at Schmitty's on Main. Schmitty's on Main is open Tuesday through Sunday with daily specials for breakfast, lunch, and their Friday night fish fry. Sunday lunch always features Schmitty's signature chicken dinner. Let Schmitty's cater your next event or ask them about their banquet hall. Stop by Schmitty's today. You'll never be disappointed or go away hungry. Call a friend and make plans to meet at Schmitty's on Main, 436 Hewitt Street in Neillsville.
Come to Russell's of Neillsville for all your design service needs. From cabinets to countertops, appliances to flooring, our design specialist is here to design and plan your kitchen or bath space. Stop in and see our design team today.
All right, Shiloh Walk's a tough customer. They're going to let her throw a couple here. She told manager Ashley Vine, I'm fine. I'm staying in. But they'll let her throw a couple here just to make sure. The Dahlman Insurance Agency, LLC, family-owned and operated, covering homes, businesses, and farms in Wisconsin since 1978. Offices in Greenwood, Thorpe, and DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates and stay for the service. I'm not sure, though, that manager Ashley Vine is seeing what she wants here on the recently hit walk. If you're just joining us, steal attempt by Kate Casperson. The throw came down and hit Walk maybe in the back or the side. So trying to work through it right now, see if she can continue. All right, batter's coming up. We'll find out. A lot of those pitches were coming inside. We'll see what Sam learned about that. Sister Kate's on the bag at third after that, and Casperson got hit. So that pitch came inside just like the warm-ups were. And that'll bring up Shelby Spada. That one is high, and catcher's indifference will put Casperson down to second. Dons have scored once in the bottom of the sixth. It is 5-4 Spencer. Dons, though, still batting bottom of the sixth over at Safford Field in Marshfield. Grounder. Nice play at short, high throw, and back on the bag was Bobak. So Bobak pulls down the throw from Barth. Casperson, though, does score. And 11-1 now, Columbus Catholic. First base coach is saying, I think my runner was safe. Umpires are going to talk about it down there to see if the home plate umpire saw anything different. And apparently he did, because they're going to keep Spada on first. So runners will be on the corners now. They say no out, and the run scores. So Akusio Yaboa now will come in. Pair of walks, pair of runs scored for Yaboa. And the Warriors will let Spada take second. And the Dons have now tied it in the bottom of the sixth. And that'll be my last update of that game. Go watch it yourself. Hey, it's bottom of the sixth, crunch time. You got another device in your house. I know you do. Right? iPad, phone, TV, computer, laptop. What were those old day planners you had kept in your hand? What were those called? There was a name for those. Like back in like 1997. Yeah, I don't know. There was a brand name for him, right? You know what I'm talking about. Here's the 1-1. And that hits Yaboa the second time she's been hit by a pitch today. Second consecutive time, as a matter of fact. And manager Ashley Vine is going to call for a new pitcher. Palm Pilot, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know if it'll work on there. No? Okay. And it looks like Canfield's going to come back in and pitch. We'll just take a short break, be back just a moment. Game will continue right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Need a new mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The Furniture People for good home furnishings. Mall furniture where value is yours.
Have you heard the big news? Gross Motors in Neillsville has moved their Ford dealership over to the Neillsville team, creating the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville. Today, you can buy a Ford F-150, Explorer, Edge, or Mustang in Neillsville. The wait is over. Ford is back in town. Check out the largest inventory in central Wisconsin at grossauto.com.
And it is Clarissa Canfield coming back into the circle. And she'll pitch for the second time today. Dons lead it by 10. If you're wondering, by the way, bases loaded, nobody out. 10-run rule is in effect. So no matter what, the Warriors will need to score at least one in the bottom of the fifth inning to continue this game. And that is pending any runs here with the bases loaded and nobody out for the Dons. And this is Raya Deringer looking to put a little more space in between the scoreboard between the Dons and the Warriors. And for the 10-run rule, I suppose you'd consider these insurance runs, but nobody out. Don's still rolling here. And strike two called. No balls, 2 strikes. Maybe that's what Canfield needed, just a little break in the outfield for an inning or so. Come back in and fire in some strikes. 0-2 now to Deringer. And that one bounces in. Deringer doesn't chase. The 1-2 from Canfield. This one hits on the infield. It's going to be an infield fly. The batter is out. The runners can advance on their own risk. They do not. And there is one away. Nice catch out there by Barth. So now Matej Schlafke. Warriors would take 2 more of those if they could. Take 2 more and send the bats up and see about getting to the 6th inning. Strike called. 10-run lead. That strike zone expanding a bit. You see that often. It's not that unusual. Ball high. You figure, hey, you got a 10-run lead. Let's get this moving. That's the way I see it anyway. 1-1. Yep, get up there and swing it. 2-1. Schlafke, base hit, 2 runs scored. Canfield ready. Off-speed pitch. That stays high. 3-1. Nowhere to put Schlafke. See if Schlafke's got the green light on the 3-1 with the bases juiced. And no is the answer and takes a strike. So Schlafke heads back in the box. Have to be a little more picky this time. Full count coming from Canfield. And hits, and that ball was trapped. Throw will come home, and the force out will retire Sam Casperson. So no outs. When Mackenzie Barth fielded that ball came under her glove, but alertly throws home for out number 2. So bases still loaded. Schlafke on the fielder's choice heads down to first, and Sienna Adler. If the Dons are to do damage, it would need to come now from Adler. They've scored 1 in the inning, but I know Troy Zimmerman wants more than 1 with the bases loaded and nobody out. See if he gets it. The baby has changed hands.
It is.
And wild pitch is going to score the Dons' 12th run of the game. You know, the thing, though, with that baby staying over there as long as it has, no pictures.
Look at Emma. Emma's taking pictures.
Emma? Does Emma share those photos?
She's got fantastic Instagram shots by Emma.
Okay. 2-0. When glancing blow, foul.
I'm sure she would share it with you.
Well, I'd like to take a look at her collection of Neillsville softball players, that's for sure. We got plenty of the blue and gray. 2-1. Here it is to Adler. And swung at one under her knees. 2-2 the count. Grandpa Denny probably watching today. He may be here, I'm not sure. Probably watching online. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch and foul. Yeboah living a little bit dangerously down on that one. That one came down the line. She was really close to hugging that line. Of course, if you're hit in between the white lines with a batted ball, you're out. And that question came up recently, too. Runner was standing on the bag at second and got hit by the ball, and that is out. Even though you're on the base, it's anytime that ball is put in play, you cannot contact it. Off-speed pitch and a slow-motion swing from Adler. That ball, I don't know. I'm not very good at math. That was about a 35-mile-an-hour pitch. And Adler's swing was about 8 miles an hour. 2-2. And swung at one on the eyes, and Adler goes down swinging, and the Warriors get out of it. Listen, gang, I know that Columbus scored 2. They had the bases loaded with nobody out. Warriors probably going to feel pretty good about that, but they're going to have to scrap and claw now. They need to score 2, as the 10-run rule is in effect. We'll find out about that and more right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. Meet your friends at Schmitty's on Main. Schmitty's on Main is open Tuesday through Sunday with daily specials for breakfast, lunch, and their Friday night fish fry. Sunday lunch always features Schmitty's signature chicken dinner. Let Schmitty's cater your next event or ask them about their banquet hall. Stop by Schmitty's today.
You'll never be disappointed or go away hungry. Call a friend and make plans to meet at Schmitty's on Main, 436 Hewitt Street in Neillsville.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Changes everywhere, and I am not going to get to them. Probably not. New catcher is Ashley Weiler, and pitching is Abby Wojcik. I can tell you that. And the tallest kid out here is Tessa Warren. She's going to come to the plate and bat here in the bottom of the fifth. So that's good. Those paid attendees are happy for that. Two for sure. Anybody else from your family here? Okay. So two folks here for sure are happy about this, and probably two folks on Galvin Avenue, and maybe elsewhere. Tough to know where everybody's watching from. Swung on and missed. Wojcik ahead of Warren, which, has been pretty common over the last 40 years as well. Strike on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes to Warren. That one will be hit into foul territory. Yeboah makes the catch in foul territory. Runs it down into the fence and grabs it for the first out of the inning. Tough break there. I know, just off a camera there, you just got to take my word for it, but great play by Yeboah. There's Emerson Ormond. That one will get out of play. Not even Yeboah can find that one. Yep, tough break for Tessa, though. Made contact, got to be happy with that. On an 0-2 pitch, too, right? Protecting. Did what she was coached to do. Just sometimes somebody else just makes a better play. This one rolled right back to Wojcik, and Yeboah in time for the out. So 1-3 on the putout, and 2 up, 2 down. And the Warriors 1 out left to find a pair of runs. Need 2. With the 10-run rule in effect here in the 5th inning. Need at least 2. So here's Shiloh Walk now. She's had an adventure in the field today. Left field, pitching circle. Her catcher attacked her, and then back to left field. Her and Kelty Schoen are going to have some words after the game, I think. And swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch there by Wojcik, and a beauty. And the Warriors down to their final strike here this evening. Here's the 0-2 from Wojcik. This one will be grounded over to Yeboah. Playable. She steps on the bag for the final out of the inning. And the final out of today's game. Yakusia Yeboah responsible for all 3 outs in that 5th inning. As we reach our conclusion here, your final score from Neillsville, the Columbus Catholic Dons 12, and the Neillsville Granton Warriors 1. Time now for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Get those cheese curds in Marshfield, Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com, and retail locations all over the place. We'll be back with Columbus Catholic manager Troy Zimmerman and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game right after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Neillsville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Neillsville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.